We had some real strange decks coming out of this weekend's events, and I mean absolutely strange. This is the Gouki deck list that ended up doing top 16 at the PPG, and everybody has looked at this list and just literally went, but how though? You are on 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 hand traps. The deck. This is just a hand trap dot deck with a Gouki engine, right? You just wear your toolbox and go. Like that's how this works, right? So, shout out to Gouki, by the way, being the Assault Turbo. You just stop your opponent, and then this thing, you make it, and you look at your opponent and go, "Good luck, be safe." So, very interesting seeing that a Gouki deck of all things was able to do well. Will we see this more in the format? I don't know, but we have triple copies of Ash Blossom and Joy Spring, triple copies of DD Crow, triple copies of Droll and Lockbird, the popular hand trap this format, triple copies of Effect Veiler, triple copies of Ghost Ogre, and then we get into the Gouki engine here. So we have 2 copies of Headbat, 2 copies of Octostretch, triple copies of Suprex, 1 copy of Twist Cobra, 1 Junk Forward, triple copies of Neospatian Connector, 1 Aqua Dolphin, and triple copies of 2 copies of Super Quantum Red Layer. And spells are just 1 Phoenix Blade, 2 copies of Gouki Rematch, 2 Instant Fusion, 1 Living Fossil, and 1 copy of Reinforcement of the Army. Then we have triple copies of Infinite Impermanence. Down here in the extra, we have 1 Topologic Zeroboros, 1 Avermax, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Cerberus, 2 copies of Isolde, 1 IP Masquerena. Then we have 1 copy of the Super Gouki, the Giant Ogre. Can't be destroyed by battle and is unaffected by the activated effects of the opponent's monsters with attack less than or equal to this card. If one activates a card or effect that targets this card and or a monster this card points to, quick effect make this card lose exactly 500 attack points if you do negate that activation. And once per turn, if this card's current attack is different from its original attack, you can make this card gain 1000 attack till the end of this turn. This card's a powerhouse, actually, for Gouki. We have 1 Gouki Jet Ogre, 1 copy of Boral Sword, 1 Borlode, 1 Appaloosa, and 1 copy of Ragin, just another warrior that you have access to. So I think we have triple copies of Nibiru, triple copies of Cosmic Cyclone, triple copies of Dark Roller No More, triple copies of Twin Twister, and triple copies of Evenly Matched, rounding out your more than interesting Warrior Toolbox deck. Definitely more options available than your standard Warrior deck, but I don't know, there's just something about this that is interesting. Alright, next up, we also have the Dinosaur list that ended up doing well at the PPG as well. Shout out to Listagasm coming back, that card that lets you rip out of your opponent's extra deck. Oh man, I hate the fact this card is back, but it's fine. So basically, we have this deck that wants to opt for second now. You have things like Evenly Matched and Mystic Mind to make that going second job a little bit better. You know, with Kaiju's now seeing a little bit more play in your deck. It's almost like you can break boards a little bit easier being a Dinosaur player nowadays. So, let's kind of dig into this, see what's really made this good. So we have triple copies of Baby Ceratosaurus. Yep, that's still good. We have 1 copy of Dino Wrestler Pankratops, 2 copies of Doggoron, 1 copy of Giant Rex, triple copies of Miscellaneous Ceratosaurus. This card is still as broken as it's ever been. 1 copy of the Overtex Skultos. Then we have 2 copies of Pterodon, triple copies of Oviraptor, triple copies of True King Anmizad the Vanisher. Then we have 1 copy of Listagasm for the ripping of the extra deck. Then we have 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Kun with 1 double evolution pill, 1 Dragonic Diagram, triple copies of Fossil Dig, and then we have triple copies of Lost World. Actually, the fact that Lost World is now seeing a lot more play now, the fact that this card allows you to rip through boards all the easier, this card is amazing. You have 2 copies of Mystic Mind to make your going second matchup all the better. We have triple pot of Extrav. Yeah, starting to see that Extrav is that power card now that gives decks in the format a better chance to play. 1 set rotation, 1 terraforming, and then triple copies of Evenly Matched. Down here in the extra deck, we have one Pentastag for the Ultimate Conductor Cheese OTK. We have one Unicorn, one Phoenix, one Hida, one Boral Sword with one Appaloosa, one True King of All Calamities, or VFD, one Dugress the Timeless, one Logia, triple Dolka. Considering that Dolka is more of the card that we want to access at this point, seeing numbers that are a little bit higher now, very interesting. We have one Exciton Knight, one Daigusto Emerald, and one copy of Abyss Dweller. Side deck here we have one Scythe, triple Droll and Lockbird, two Nibiru, triple Dark Roll and No More, triple Twin Twister, and triple copies of Artifact Sanctum. Wrapping up the dinosaur list here. Not too bad. Now, the next list we actually have here is an Orcust list that ended up doing well at Sneak Peek. This was from, I believe, Timothy. But the big thing I wanted to say here was, yes, it did do good at Sneak Peek. Yes, it's Orcust. A lot of players are still looking at this. Yeah, it's from Timothy Netland. First place at a Sneak Peek tournament. So a lot of players are like, hey, what do we do with Orcust this format? Where are we going? All right, it's still up in the air. I mean, Blair had the last good list here with Cyber Dragons. This is another spin on the Cyber Dragon Orcust variant, kind of messing around with different ratios and things like that. So we've one copy of Gizmek, the Serpentine Sky Slasher, triple copies of the World Wando, triple copies of Orcust Nightmare, one copy of the Fridge. The Fridge is such a good card. One Dark Grepher, one Armageddon Knight, two copies of Symbol Skeleton, only two copies of the Scrap Recycler, though. Particularly interesting numbers on this deck, but I get why we were reducing these numbers. We have one Ancient Cloak, one Silent Boots, two Ash Blossom, and the one Brass Bombard. Spells we have two Allure Darkness, triple copies of Instant Fusion, two Orchestrated Return, one Rhoda, one Foolish Barrel, one Card Destruction with the one Rank Up Magic Quick Launch, two Cosmic Cyclone, triple Called by the Grave, one Orchestrated Babel, two Imperm, one Fogblade, and one copy of Crescendo. Ooh. Discarding this off of the Card Destruction to search to start combo must be like chewing 5 gum. It sucks it's down, but it is what it is. We have one Almirage, one Linkribo, one Barricade Board Blocker, one Scrap Wyvern, triple Galtea, one Unicorn, one Boral Sword, one Appaloosa, two copies of Dingrisu, one VFD, 1000 Nights Tricked, and the one copy of Window. Side deck here is triple Nibiru, two Denko Sekka, one Ash Blossom, triple Ghost Bell, one Infinite Impermanence, two copies of Evenly Matched, and triple copies of the Dimensional Barrier, wrapping up little interesting fun tech choices here for Orcust. Seeing 3 copies of the Wand is a bit much, but you could combo off and do things with this. The only downside here is so many bricks. Like, if you high roll to see all these bricks, you ought to lose. And then the last deck we actually have here is the Lunalight list that ended up getting first place at its regional out of the UK. Now, this list caught a lot of people off guard because you're playing Magician Souls in, that's right, a Lunalight combo deck. Well, you can ditch off your 10 keys, draw cards. You can ditch your bad, stupid cards like these that you don't want to see, the tigers that you've already exhausted. You could turn them into more draw power and extend combo a little bit more. It was interesting. Plus, you have Apprentice Illusion Magician to drop out of your deck. You can special summon this if you hard draw it, but you drop it off to turn on your draw power. So you have one Apprentice Illusion Magician, one copy of Zephyros, one Bigfoot, two copies of Mothman, one Nessie, two Jackalope, two Tsuchinoko, one Lunalight Emerald Bird, triple Kaleido Chick, triple Lunalight Tiger, two Yellow Martin, triple Dark Magician Souls, literally $450 the deck, two Radion, and one copy of Silent Boots. Then we have triple Allure Darkness, one Double or Nothing, triple Tenki, triple Foolish Bro Goods, triple Lunalight Perfume, one Rank Up Magic Quick Launch, one Serenade Dance, and the one Shade Brigadine. Extra down here is one Unicorn, one IP, one Dorumadal, one Curious Boy, one Boral Sword with one Appaloosa, one Tornado Dragon, one copy of Forstrix, one Utopic Kaiser. Yep, so you just make Utopic Kaiser off of the Double or Nothing play through this, and then you just laugh at your opponent and do Big Eye rank up. One Dugress the Timeless, one Utopia Double, one Utopia, one Big Eye, one Kali King Yuga, and the one copy of Abyss Dweller. Side deck here is one Pankratops, two triple Draw and Lockbird, triple Nibiru, 1 Radion, 1 Exiton Knight, triple Twin Twister, 2 evenly matched, and 1 copy of Red Rebuto, wrapping up this trunk of deck profiles. So what do you guys think? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about these decks. And well, guys, I'm out. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCool40 is here for all your content needs. And those of you asking if I sell cards, mcoolgames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.